Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is what's going to be on the screen today because this is what we're dealing with. This is what Manchester United are dealing with. We need players, guys. We need players. We need at least 3, in my opinion, and these are the 3 players that I would be happy with, that I would settle with. Because since the Tielemans deal, we've not done anything. Manchester United have not done anything. We're still loaning players out. I really don't understand why United can't sell players. Why do we always loan players out? But I really don't understand it. Like, blows my mind how we just can't sell players. We always loan. But anyway, look at the team, guys. Look at the team. The depth is not there. Tyler Fredrickson has left. He wasn't good enough anyway. Maybe a loan, I'm not too sure, but he wasn't good enough anyway to be even in this. So let's start off first of all. So these rumours going around saying that Manchester United are not looking for another midfielder anymore. Apparently they're happy with Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, Kobbie Mainoo, Tielemans and Santos. We need one more midfielder who's got the legs. Andre Santos seems to be a midfielder who's got the legs, who can shift. Kobbie Mainoo, we know he's elite on the ball, just like Youri Tielemans, but they've not really got the legs. I mean, Youri Tielemans has got more legs than Mainoo, I'd say, but they're not going to cover a lot of ground, and we need one more of them. So the rumours have been, before this got shut down, saying that Manchester United don't want any midfielders. We were linked with Kone, and Belieber, however you want to say it. Both midfielders that cover a lot of ground. Belieber had that crazy season 2 seasons ago, was linked with us last season. Apparently spat his dummy out, and then he had a quiet season last season. So there's some people saying we don't want to play that out with attitude, but I would take him. If United could get him for 50 million, I would definitely take him because we need him. We can't be Toby Collier, Jack Fletcher, Tyler Fletcher cannot be anywhere near this squad, in my opinion. They need to go out on loan. Ugarte, in my opinion, we would have sold him if he wouldn't have done that injury in the World Cup. But he's going to be out all season, like 7 months anyway, so most of the season. But we would have got rid of him, and I think that's why we're not buying a midfielder, because I think they were hoping to sell Ugarte and then use some of that money to buy someone else, and that's why I think now they're saying, oh, we're happy with this, because Mason Mount has been dropping in the midfield in the pre-season games. But listen, Mason Mount, I think he's quality. I think he's got all the potential to be a Mint United player. He's got all the attributes to be a Mint United player, you know, even the mental attributes. But he's not reliable. He will not get through this season without getting injured. He gets injured all the time, which is a shame. It really is a shame, because he's really, really good. Honestly, I think he's mint. Honestly, I think he's such a good player, and it's sad, really. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his knees. I don't know if it's his hamstring. I'm not too sure, but it is sad, and we can't be just relying on Mason Mount as one of them. Mason Mount needs to be someone who we can just bring in and out, because he won't last the full season. Look at that cam spot there, Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount. It may as well just be Bruno Fernandes. I know Cunha can play in there, and I thought Cunha played very well in there in the World Cup, to be honest. He did play really good in the cam position. But yeah, we need another midfielder desperately. I think that's the main one. I really do think we need that one more midfielder with legs. Whether that's Belieber or Kone, we'll never know. Ineos, they've been a bit weird. Let's admit it, they are tight. They've been a bit tight with money. But what we can't say is that the signings they've made have not been good. Like, who's they've brought in? They've brought Cunha, he's been good. They brought in Bumu, he's been good. Did they buy Patrick Dorgan? I'm sure they did. Under Ten Hag. For like, I'm sure we got him for like 6 million or something. Dorgu, that was a good signing. Mateus De Ligt and Mazraoui, the double deal. That was a very good signing. Obviously, De Ligt's done his back, but them two together in that double deal was a good deal. But yeah, so they've been doing well. Sesko. So they've done well with signings, but I thought this summer they would have done a bit more. Tielemans as well, 35 million for Tielemans, great deal. Andre Santos, 50 million, could be a good deal, but none of us really know yet, because I doubt a lot of us really know what he's capable of, but he has shown that he is good in pre-season. But what is pre-season? You know what I mean, guys? You can play absolutely amazing in pre-season, but it all matters when the season starts. I've seen United have, like, so good pre-seasons where we look like prime Barcelona. I'm like, oh my days, we're going to win the league. First game of the season falls off, and we draw to, like, Hull or something. I'm only saying that because that's the first game of the season. We will not draw to Hull. We will beat Hull. But yeah, guys, midfielder is number one for me. We definitely need a midfielder. So if Ineos wants to make one more signing, it has to be a midfielder. Next one is a fullback. I mean, we've got Diogo Dalot and Mazraoui and Luke Shaw, and they've got Harry Amos there, who won't be playing at all. What they will be doing if they don't bring another fullback in is, if Luke Shaw gets injured, which he probably will. I know Luke Shaw played all the Premier League games last season, but, you know, there's the rumour that, you know, the World Cup was on. He wanted to show himself to get into the World Cup squad. Can he do it again? I don't know. I like Luke Shaw. I like how we can use him as a centre-back as well. But we can't just have Luke Shaw there. I know we've got Dorgu who can play there, but I have liked seeing Dorgu play higher up. But if we don't get a full back, I think the option will be to play Dalot left back or Mazraoui left back. And so we've basically got 3 full backs. That's how they'll be looking at it. So for the left back position, we've been linked to Lewis Hall from Newcastle, who I think is a really, really good player. Every time I watch Newcastle, I think, do you know what United could do with him? He's like 21, 22 years old. He can basically do everything. He's a good ball carrier. He's a good defender. He can whip the ball into the box. He's got everything you want from a fullback. He could be our fullback for the next 10 years easily. 50, 60 million, it sounds like. Do you know what I mean? If United was serious, they would do it. Just give for 50, 60 million. But will Newcastle sell? Because they seem to be selling all their best players. So are they going to sell? They've literally got rid of like 5 or 6 main players, Newcastle, so that's why I think they won't sell Lewis Hall. But if they do, I mean, what are Newcastle doing if they do? Next one is Miles Lewis Skelly. There's something up with his deal. Arsenal want about 20, 30 million for him, but why do Arsenal want 20, 30 million for a 19-year-old left-back who can also play midfield? His first cap for England was when he was 17. He had that crazy game against Real Madrid in Champions League, where I think he was 17 then, where he was just like unreal, mate. Like, looked like a prime Ashley Cole, mate, honestly. And they want 20, 30 million. So if there is nothing wrong with Lewis Miles Skelly, which I think there's definitely something wrong with him. I don't know if that's an attitude problem or an injury problem, but there's definitely something off of him, because we were linked with him in January, I remember, for the same price, like 20 million. There's something wrong with him, and I'm not too sure what. But if there was nothing wrong with him, I would prefer Lewis Miles Skelly. I think he's younger. He's 19, and he can play in the midfield. I would definitely, if I could pick one of them, I would definitely pick Lewis Miles Skelly. But any of them guys would be brilliant for us, and we definitely need to sign one of them, and a midfielder. Right, third and final signing, guys, a striker. We need another striker. Apparently Xerxes on his way out. He's got links with Juventus. Are we going to sell him? Are we going to loan him? We need to sell him if he's going. And I think he should go, to be honest, because it's not worked out for him. Even though I do think Xerxes is a good player, I just don't think he suits his team. We've been linked with Ollie Watkins again. I think he'd be perfect. Like I said last season, I thought he would have been mint for us last season. If we can get Ollie Watkins for 35 million, sell Xerxes, and have Sesko and Ollie Watkins. If something happened where both of them were injured, you know, you've got Cunha, who can play up front, and Rashford, who can play up front if Rashford's still here, and Mbeumo, who can play up front. So if we got Ollie Watkins for 35 million, I think that'd be a great deal. He's such a good player. I know he's 31. He's in his prime years. He's racking up goals and assists. I know he didn't do as well last season, but the season before, he was like unreal. Yeah, he was unreal. He was like a lot of goals and a lot of assists, and that's what United need. So yeah, if we could get them 3 guys, we need 3. We need 3 if we want to challenge, because we do want to challenge. Do you know what I mean? We're in the Champions League this season, and we cannot be going into next season like this. Last season we were out of all competitions by January, I think. So then we just had Premier League, and that was it. And to be fair, if that's all we had to do with this team, then maybe we could scrape through. But we wouldn't even challenge with that. Do you know what I mean? We've got all the domestic cups, we've got Champions League, and we've got Premier League. We need to sign more players. We've got 17 days from the day I've done this video. Ineos, you need to do something, because it's not gonna work, and we're not back in Carricks once again. But like I said before, Ineos's transfer record is really, really good, and you can say what you want, but it is. And the thing is with Ineos at the moment, I've got this feeling that they're working in the background and no one knows what they're doing. Tillemans came out of nowhere. The signing Tillemans just came out of nowhere. No one knew. We weren't even linked with him. Do you know what I mean? The last time we were linked with him was like before he was at Leicester or something. We were linked with him years ago. So that one came out of nowhere. Santos came out of nowhere. So I'm going to put faith in Ineos. I'm going to put faith in them that they will sign 2 or 3 players. Because we need it. Look at the squad, guys. We need it. And if they do, let's bloody go. Let's challenge. We could easily challenge next season if we get the right players in. Let's just look at it. Everyone's got new managers, guys, except for Arsenal. Liverpool have got a new manager, and they've got a worse squad than us, guys. Liverpool have got a worse squad than us. Go look at Liverpool's squad. Like, their squad is terrible. So you got Liverpool new manager, you got Spurs new manager, you got Chelsea new manager. Us, we've got a new manager. But yeah, so 4 or 5 of us have all got new managers. Arsenal are the only ones. Arsenal should really win the league next season. But can Arsenal take the pressure of being champions? I don't think they can. City have got a new manager as well, by the way. I don't know if I said that. I might have said Chelsea twice and then City. So yeah, we've all got new managers except for Arsenal, and you know we can put Aston Villa in there because they've been like sniffing around top 4 last couple of seasons, even though they've sold a couple of their best players. And that's it for today, guys. I thought I would do it because we're looking in a bad place, to be honest. Let's just have faith in Ineos. Let me know who you want United to sign down below in the comments. You might disagree with some of them. You might think Ollie Watkins is too old. You might think, like me, you might think there's something wrong with a Miles Lewis-Skelly deal. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments who you think we should sign, and do you think Ineos will sign someone? I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!